Hi and welcome to the channel. I'm Wayne and I'm the writer and narrator of Echoes of Betrayal. Echoes of Betrayal is written without the use of AI, so there's no AI used in the creation process, only for the thumbnails. I use AI for the thumbnails because I'm not a particularly good artist, and in order to pay somebody to do the thumbnails would cost me an arm and a leg. If you are an artist and you'd like to help me with genuine human created artwork, then please do get in touch and hopefully we could work something out. So you join us at chapter 28. If you haven't been listening to the story so far, then I suggest you check out the earlier chapters to find out what's happening. So without further ado, let's begin Echoes of Betrayal, chapter 28. Cyclops stopped what he was doing, then he heard the ping once more, suddenly becoming cold, his body contracting and stiffening. Slowly turning to face the monitor, all he could focus on was the infrequent tone. Then it spiked. The sudden activity sent off an alarm. Cyclops was mesmerised, his eye widened, focusing on the sheet that slowly raised, then settled again. Then the sheet rested and all machinery fell silent. Cyclops moved closer, his scientific brain unable to rest. Without looking, he moved closer to the bed, and a sharp jolt of energy ripped through his arm, and the room filled with a dozen screams. Cyclops stumbled backwards. 2 sticky electrodes with wires attached restrained his arm. The pain intensified until he threw his arm free. The electrodes sparked, they touched each other. Cyclops wondered how he could have been so careless. The room fell silent once more. Cyclops' attention returned to the data from the vault. He began running new equations, searching for answers. What was the creature that had attacked the crew in the vault? Was the sudden shift in pressure that had begun to collapse the hull connected to it, or was it just a coincidence? The image of the sheet raising was all he could think of, though. His gaze fell to where the electrode had struck. The skin there rippled and twitched as if alive. Images from the vault flickered across his mind, tormenting him, Jess's face flashing between them, her voice threading through the chaos. Cyclops, Cyclops. Paralysis crept upwards from his feet, washing over him like a cold, slow wave. Jess's voice multiplied, echoing in layers, twisting his thoughts, drawing him into a trance. Her memories tangling together like cables, morphing into a single suffocating mass, clouding his own thoughts. Suddenly a hand clamped round his throat. Cyclops gasped as he was spun round, lifted off the floor with crushing strength. Cyclops clawed at the air, his body numbing as he looked down. Jess was standing beneath him, her eyes fixed on his. A rasp tore from his lips. "Stop, please stop." But Jess didn't let go. Her grip held steady as he gasped for breath. Then she stepped forward, drawing his face towards hers. Her narrowed eyes flickered with confusion, as if searching for something through him. Cyclops froze, unable to resist, as she studied him. Slowly she lowered him to the floor, her hand still tight around his neck. Cyclops began to process his options, but all he got was an error code. Unable to finish any calculations, dread began to wash over him. There was no error code, it was Jess. Finally Cyclops did the only thing he could. With Cyclops pinned by one hand, Jess used the other to grab hold of Cyclops' head. As soon as she reached to the back, he knew what she was looking for. "You can't," he cried. "I don't want to." Jess continued to probe until she found the indentation. Her fingers dug deep into Cyclops' skull, ignoring his pleas for her to stop. Finally Jess replied. "You had no issue using this to wipe my mind," she said, holding a piece of Cyclops' skull. "Now it's my turn." Holding the skull fragment, she opened the fingers, 4 on each side, before placing it onto her own head. All Cyclops could do was sob. Jess was about to do the worst thing she could to him. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll be back very soon with chapter 29. Take care of yourselves.